Hey, howdy, howdy, howdy. Here we go for another show. I'm Junior Brown. This is my lovely wife, Tanya Rae Brown, right here. It's the Junior and Tanya Rae Brown Show. Coming to you live from the Apple Tree Mall, downtown Branson, Missouri. Got a wife of mine, special kind. She says that I'm flirting, but I've been a good boy all the time, and I wouldn't do nothing to hurt her. For spending the night with Betty Lou or Alice. But I'm sleeping alone in this rig I own. I broke down south of Dallas. Well, home at the break of dawn. She better not be suspicious. Somebody there on the rope, and she better not act. With grease from my head to my feet, my hands are cutting callous. Spent all my bucks on a broke down truck, just a broke down south of Dallas. Guy, when the miles go by, there ain't too much that I'm missing. I got a wife with a frying pan, and when she talks, I'll listen. I'm a king of the road, she's a queen of the house, and it may not be a palace, but sure beats a load by the side of the road. Broke down south of Dallas. Yeah, it sure beats a load on the side of the road. Broke down south of Dallas. Yeah. All righty. Good to see everybody, or should I say good to be seen by everybody. We are doing these shows now on Monday and Thursday nights. We've changed from the weekends because I think we'll get more viewers. People are starting to go out on the weekends now, and they're not as home as much,
Unless you're in New York, California,
yeah,
New Jersey.
Everybody's so sick of this COVID crap that they're just out there going out anyway, and I think it's called COVID fatigue. I know I'm suffering from it. Yeah. But so I think it'll be better. I think we'll have more of an audience at home around a little bit after dinner.
We'll be dessert.
Time. Yeah, we'll be your dessert. Yes, you will get your just desserts by watching us. But anyway.
After dinner mint.
Yeah. But we thought, since we're doing shows twice a week, that we're trying to dig out more of the songs. We write most of the stuff that we do, just about all of it, and this week we pulled out a couple songs that actually were not even ever released on any albums. They were songs that probably should have been.
I think so.
And so we're going to do a couple of those tonight. And, of course, we're answering your requests as usual. and playing for tips as usual. We really need that tip money, folks, and want to shout out a big thank you to all the people who have been tipping us and keeping us in groceries over the last few weeks.
Several months. Keeping the lights on.
Keeping the lights on, keeping gas in the tank of the car. Of course, we don't have any gigs to go to, so what does it matter? But
we got to get back and forth to the grocery store.
That's right. And so you can tip us through Venmo or PayPal. The link is right there on your screen, in the chat, so to speak, the chat part of your screen. You can chat with us a little bit, and the top tipper will receive many fine riches.
Well, okay, a CD and a poster.
Some bling.
Yeah.
Poster, CD, that kind of thing. But we need to know your address and so forth, so we will send you those items for being the top tipper. And we just want to thank everyone again for being so generous. I know last week our viewership was down a little bit, but boy, folks came through with the generosity, even though we didn't have that many viewers. So
we appreciate it.
We sure do. So let's get on with the show. You want to do one of those new old songs that never got released?
Let's try it.
All right. I wrote this years ago for what it would have been on I think it might have been Long Walk Back.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It was the Long Walk Back album. And for one reason or another, this song and the other one I'm going to do for you a little bit later never made it to the actual CD, but
ended up on the cutting room floor.
Something like that.
It shouldn't have.
Got recorded though. Somewhere I've got recordings of these, but anyway, this one's all about a guy that. Oh, never mind. If I gotta explain it, it ain't working, right? That's the songwriter's motto. If I have to explain it, it ain't working. You'll get the idea. It's called I Miss the Misses Tonight. I'm with the boys at this convention, and most of those won't ever mention the ones that they go home to every night. They travel every year or so and act just like a 12-year-old. They run around when home is out of sight. I'm never one who's into that, 'cause I don't wear but just one hat, and she's the only one who fits me right. While they're whining, dining, having fun, I'm pining for my darling one, 'cause I sure miss the missus tonight. I miss the missus' tender kisses, 'cause wedded bliss is just what this is. She's not here and something just ain't right. Until she's right here by my side, there's no way I'll be satisfied, 'cause I sure miss the missus tonight. Outside my room, the rain is falling. We just hung up, but I'll be calling back to hear her tell me she's all right. By now the kids are all in bed, the dish is done, the dog's been fed. Another day I've missed out of her life. I hear the noise from 2 doors down. The always want me to hang around and tear it up until the morning light. But I've got something they don't have, and as I hold her photograph, I sure miss the missus tonight. I miss the missus' tender kisses, 'cause wedded bliss is just what this is. She's not here, and something just ain't right. Until she's right here by my side, there's no way I'll be satisfied, and I sure miss the missus tonight. Yeah, I sure miss the missus tonight. Very good job, Tanya Rae.
That was good. I like that.
I like that
Miss
rhythm
the
guitar.
Mrs. Tender Kisses.
Yeah.
Wedded bliss is just what this is.
Okay, I think they heard the words.
I like that.
That's you talk about a cheating song, that's an anti-cheating
Yeah.
song right there. So, yeah, someday I will maybe put that on a record. I don't know. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's do a little song for my buddy Mercury Charlie, who we had the pleasure of playing at his garage down there, his hot rod shop down there in Austin, Texas, a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, we did a live stream from Mercury Charlie's garage, and had Mercury Charlie up there talking up a storm and telling stories, and had a great time with him. So, buddy, if you're watching in, this is for you. She's long and lean. She's my freedom machine. She's pretty, she's fast, and she's tough. First time I ever seen a little freedom machine, I knew I had to have that dreamy cream puff. So I saved up my money for a long, long time, for the day I could make a little wine. Now she's sitting in the driveway, mine, oh mine, little freedom machine. Every time I make the scene, in my freedom machine, everybody wants to go for a ride. I was talking about the motor and that pretty paint job, all the chrome running down the side. I finally got the freedom that always seemed hard to get a hold of when I was 16. Now I'm making up for a few lost dreams in my mean little freedom machine. Yes! just a kid in my teens. Well, in plastic model toys was as close as I could get to ever having my own freedom machine. Now the world looks like a little kinder place, with a motor running cool and the wind in my face. Even when I take it easy, man, she still wants to race. My freedom machine. She's long and lean, she looks real mean. A fantasy on the wheels and my childhood dream. Now I'm seeing all the freedom I ain't never seen. The freedom machine. Mean little freedom machine. Mean little freedom machine. Little freedom machine. Hey, like to do that also dedicated to my buddy Mark Duran, who I think may be watching in tonight, from Albuquerque, New Mexico, originally from Santa Fe. And Mark used to have a little Morris Minor Woody with a V8 Ford motor in there. Yeah. So what? That thing would move, boy. And the color of the Morris Minor Woody was metallic blue. Very beautiful little car. Ooh. So that was his freedom machine. And that's for you, Mark, as well as Mercury Charlie. All right, well, we're getting some requests coming in. I see one up there for Party Lights. We will nail that in a little bit. But here's an old standby that I wrote many years ago, and it was probably our most successful song. And those of you who have probably never heard it, we hope you enjoy it. Those of you who remember it, you're probably real old. But but it was a good song for us several years ago called This. It's good to see you, baby. It's been a long, long while. We're both a whole lot older and seen a lot of miles, but things are really different now since the good old days. And you've been in some trouble since we went our separate ways. We'll have to say hello maybe some other time instead, 'cause you're wanted by the police and my wife thinks you're dead. Somebody spread the rumor that you had lost your life. At least that's the way I heard it, and what I told my wife. Now here you're showing up again, and dog is getting round, and I can see that one of us will have to leave this town. If you think that I want trouble, then you're crazy in your head, 'cause you're wanted by the police, and my wife thinks you're dead. Just up and disappeared. Nobody knew what happened, where you've been for all these years. My trouble's what you're looking like, 'cause trouble's where you've been. And I can see the kind of trouble you could get me in. You better pay attention to every word I said, 'cause you're wanted by the police, and my wife thinks you're dead. dead, 'cause you're wanted by the police, and my wife thinks you're dead. What's that? Oh, here they come. I said you're wanted by the police, and my wife thinks you're dead. There it is. You're wanted by the polizia. Went all the way to Italy on that one, I think. We started out in France, and all right, never mind. Took a little trip across the ocean. Ooh, boy. How about a big round of applause for the band? Huh? Tanya Rae Brown is the band, ladies and gentlemen. Roll ring of the cowbell. Okay. Well, folks are milling around the Apple Tree Mall. You have something you'd like to say?
I was going to say hello to Scott. If you're out there, hi, Scott. Miss you, love you.
Oh, yeah?
Our drummer.
So who is this Scott?
Our drummer.
Oh. Hi, Scott. Miss you, love you. That didn't sound quite the same coming from me. Hi, Scott. Miss you, love you.
Okay.
No, that sounded even worse. Anyway, we do miss you, buddy. He's our number one drummer. He's the greatest. And I think we have a tentative gig way off in the future. I don't know if the COVID situation will allow that to go forward, but if it does, we'll have our whole band, and looking forward to having Scott back with us, as well as Ben Walsh on the bass. Okay, now the party lights are adding up here. The screen is lit up with requests, and I know the folks are donating generously through Venmo and PayPal to our cause here. We, as I said, we are playing for tips, and that's how we're making our living now. And so we appreciate anything you can fork over. There's a request there for Little Town Square. Boy, I wish I wrote that for the which album? Mixed Bag. Man, that is a great song.
Maybe you can learn it for Thursday.
Maybe I can learn it for Thursday. So if you will tune back in Thursday, I will go over Little Town Square, because I really like it. We don't get very many requests for that one. I'd also like to do Jimmy Jones at some point. I'd like to work that one up. It's a recitation. Okay. All right. Oh, there's a request for Phantom. We'll do. I'm going to cut the chatter. I'm a guy who likes to party. I stay out late at night. I love those party faces and those pretty party lights. But there's another kind of party lights that I can't stand to see. When there's a man in that patrol car and he don't wanna party with me. Should have stayed back at your party when the party lights were there. I was by your side on a mountain ride, a roller coaster, flashing, party night and day. If I ever make it home tonight, careful man I'll be. When I see those party lights come on, the party's over for me. I'm looking at the stars and all night bars, but this party is see is on his shirt, and the bars are made of steel. Those party lights slid up so bright, just like a Christmas tree. When I see those party lights, the party's over for me. I should have stayed back at your party when the party lights were there. I was by your side, right, roller coaster, flashing, flashing, party nightmare. I'll never make it home tonight. Careful man I'll be when I see those party lights come on. The party's over for me. I see those party lights come on. The party's over for me. Party lights. Party lights. You know, that reminds me that we were watching RFD TV the other night, and one of my favorite acts, Lonzo and Oscar, was on this old Ganaway reruns of the color film that they did of some Grand Ole Opry shows, and man alive, they are so good, from the mid-50s, early to mid-50s, and Cousin Jody was on there. So you're tuning up, you can't watch what I'm doing, but it was so great when he would do a lick like, how did he do it? Yeah, well, it has to be in the middle of a song, but anyway.
You had to be there.
You had to be there. To all the Cousin Jody fans, that's my little tribute. JR, turn your mic up a little. PIZ. I'm not going to say what that sounds like. Okay.
That's PLZ, please.
Oh, please.
Please.
Turn it up a little, Piz. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Well, there's a request up there for Phantom of the Opera. Oh, yeah. I'll try and tune it to that one. That's what I get for showing off my string bean licks. Okay. This song is about a place called the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee. It was the home of the Grand Ole Opry from 1941, I think, to 1974, at which time it almost got torn down. The whole downtown area of Nashville had gone into a kind of a slum situation. And they moved the Grand Ole Opry show out to a place called Opryland, an amusement park out there, which is no longer Opryland. It's called Shopryland. All the amusements are gone, and there's a shopping mall. But anyway, the decades went by, and they revitalized the downtown area. They didn't tear down the Ryman. They refurbished it, and they've been, for a few years now, have been having shows in there again, and some of the Opry shows, and we've been privileged to play some of those. And anyway, this is about the Ryman Auditorium back when they were almost ready to tear it down. I'm the phantom. I'm the phantom of the Opry. I've been here since 75, down in the basement. This old Opry house is where I choose to reside. But 75 was the time my kind of style began to slide and really started to take a dive. Since that year I've been living down here, shut away from the world outside. They haven't had a show upstairs since 1974. And now that they started making noise again, I heard them poking round the upper floor. Some snoopy kids, winos on the skids, could discover my secret. 'Cause I'm the phantom of the Opry, and folks are scared to come around here at night. I'm the phantom of the Opry. I don't listen to the bugs and the mice. The only sound that I hear is the music sweet and clear, the way they played it here on Saturday nights. And was it that long ago I played my first Opry show, hung around with Hank Snow and the like. Now I'm a phantom of this Opry, like some ghost from another life. Last night I had a dream they discovered me, just like some episode from Scooby-Doo. I said if it wasn't for those meddling kids and their dog, why, I'd have probably gotten away with it too. Then I awoke from the dream and things just weren't what they seem. Is this some scene that I created in my mind? Am I the phantom of the Opry, just a relic from another time? Am I the phantom of the Opry? Has it been such a long, long time? to Tulsa. I believe we almost made it.
Did you throw an extra little something in there?
Yeah, I think. Well,
turn around one more time.
I had a flat tire, so I had to
make up
turn
for it.
around and make up for the lost mileage.
Thought so.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's answer some more of those requests. And we are playing for tips tonight, as usual. Please tip us through Venmo and PayPal. We need the dough. Just when we thought this COVID nonsense was going to get us back in the clubs, it's pushing us further out of the concerts, and that's how we've been making our living all these years, is playing concerts. So now we're doing it online, as so many other musicians are, and playing for your donations. And I just want to say, I would like to shake every one of those people's hands that have been donating money to us, because we get on our phones, on our smartphones. I got a dumb phone, but on Tanya's smartphone, we can see the people and how much they've tipped and how generous they've been. And I would just like to shake every one of you all's hands when we do start playing the live shows again. I believe it will happen one of these days. I don't know when. I don't think anybody does exactly. But I really would just like to meet every one of you and thank you so much for keeping us afloat.
Absolutely.
I really mean that. And
I want to thank the folks here at Apple Tree Mall for
Yes.
letting us come down here and
yeah. As you can see, the crowds are, they can't even hold the people in. It's just, we've had to order extra security to hold the people back. They're clamoring to see the show. In fact, I hear them now. Yeah. Anyway,
thank you.
Thank you. And,
Apple Tree Mall.
Yes, indeed.
On the drag on 76 in Branson, Missouri.
And you can make your checks out to, just Venmo and PayPal right there on the chat part of your screen. Well, here's another, I think it's time for Tanya Rae to sing one. And we have a request for, there's two of these on here that people have heard. I guess they've heard it on your album.
Probably our daughter.
Who knows? But would you like to do I Wouldn't Buy a Used Car from That No Good So-and-so?
Sure.
All right.
Give her a shot.
This is one we stole from Norma Jean and our great friend Buck Trent. All right. I wouldn't buy a used car from that guy no how. Tanya Rae Brown.
Yes, it's true that he and I were sweethearts. Now he's about to steal your heart away. You're asking me to tell you what I know about him, but I have only
Tanya Rae, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
I can hear them screaming. They're all the way back there at the cash register buying various items here at the mall and going nuts over Tanya Rae Brown. Well, at least I was. What are some of the items, the most popular items that they sell here?
I wouldn't have a clue. There's everything. There's probably
How about those
250 booths here.
How about the little silly signs that say,
BYOT?
I'm not a, what is it? I'm not a something or other, just a sexy senior citizen. And
oh, yeah.
Like that.
T-shirts like that, little signs.
Yeah.
And
I saw one over there, BYOT. BYOT, bring your own teeth. That's that's kind of it around here. A lot of the wheelchair walker crowd, as our friend Lynn Owsley would say, but we love them. A lot of the folks are military, and we have a lot of respect for the folks who have served in the military. And it's got kind of a place, a very patriotic place, and a lot of values are celebrated here.
What you got now?
I don't know. I'm kind of out of ideas. I could go back to the board well, it's a request for Sugarfoot Rag, and so we're going to try. We'll get that here in a little bit. I'm sort of lost. What would you like to hear?
Could we do I Want to Hear It From You? You haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to pick it up.
You want to pick it up?
Yeah,
Lifeguard Larry.
No, Lifeguard Larry. He's a drag. he's old hat. How about?
Oh wait, you've got another new one. Have you done that new one? The other new one?
New old one?
Yeah. What was it?
All fired up?
No,
that's not
the
it.
one you just did. Not Miss the Missus, but the other one. Did we do it?
Yeah, but that's not real fast.
Oh, it's not?
No, but I'll do it for you. This is one that was never released. Let me hear your E chord. Yeah, this was never released, but recorded years ago, and one that I had written for the Mixed Bag album, and some reason or another didn't make it to the album. But it's a good one. It's called "You Look Like a Heartache to Me." All right. On the one. All your gentlemen callers, you look like $1 million, but you look like a heartache to me. You're pretty as a picture, you got a real nice set of fixtures, but you look like a heartache to me. You look like the running kind, one step ahead of the one behind. There's always one more fool in line, so you can have a real good time. To the fool on your right arm, you're Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm. You look like a heartache to me. Easy on the eye, but I'm not your kind of guy, 'cause you look like a heartache to me. Many fools before, I'm not the fool you're looking for, 'cause you look like a heartache to me. You look like the running kind, one step ahead of the one behind. There's always one more fool in line, so you can have a real good time. You're Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm, but you look like a heartache to me. Yeah, you look like a heartache to me. All right, well, we made it through that.
That was a fast one.
That was sort of fast, kind of half-fast.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I remember when we recorded that, as I said, it was never released. But when we had the fiddles on there, we had some great fiddle work there by Buddy Spiker, and it was a lot of fun. We had, of course, had a lot of the members of the A-Team, Nashville, my favorite studio players, Pig Robbins, Buddy Harmon on the drums, Pig Robbins on the piano, the great musicians, Pete Wade on the guitar, Jimmy Capps, rhythm guitar, and Bob Moore on the bass, the great Bob Moore. So it was a real honor to have recorded those, and don't know if I will ever be able to legally release those recordings because they are officially the property of Curb Records, as I was under contract with Curb at that time. But I'm going to re-record those and release them because they're good. All right. Okay. Now the requests for Tanya Rae are rolling in, and I'm going to put her to work right now. We got a request for Handyman, and then we had a request earlier for Gadabout. Would you like to?
I said one or the other.
Yeah, but I want to hear all of them, babe. Come on. Which one, Handyman or Gadabout?
Handyman.
The Handyman. Okay. We came up with this on a rainy afternoon, and it's been a good one to us ever since. Oh, I am. Perfect.
There's a faucet dripping water in the kitchen, and it's barely getting down the drain. Up on the roof, there's a few shingles missing, and it's letting in a whole lot of rain. Since you've been gone, things are getting mighty lonesome, and I sure could use a helping hand. There's
waiting for that handy son of a gun. And I'm awful glad that handyman is me. I tell you what, wouldn't want it any other way. Well, I think it's time we did a duet. Are you ready for a duet? All right.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I don't know what we should do at. Let's try that. You Inspire Me.
We haven't done that in a long time. Okay.
No, we haven't done that in a while. That was one that I wrote for a record that I recorded and sang on, and decided it would make a good duet. So we revamped it a little bit and made it kind of jazzy, jazzed it up a little bit. You Inspire Me from the Down Home Chrome album. You inspire me like a warm, soft summer breeze.
You inspire me just as easy as you please. Just one little kiss and I've got the world on a string. And I can do anything 'cause you inspire me.
You inspire me, now all my cares are in the past. You got my head up in the clouds, my troubles just can't last.
You settle me right down when this old world starts spinning too fast. You light my fire and baby you inspire me.
Explanation for this new exhilaration, so just let the feeling take us where it may.
I only hope the inclination for this kind of inspiration can hold two hearts together for forever and a day.
You inspire me, now I'm the tough kid on the block. You're giving me the confidence to walk the walk and talk the talk.
The earth can quake, but I don't shake 'cause I'm solid as a rock. I'm a real high flyer 'cause baby you inspire me. Now there's no explanation for this new exhilaration, so just let the feeling take us where it may.
I only hope the inclination for this kind of inspiration can hold two hearts together for forever and a day.
You inspire me, you gotta be the very best. The desire you inspire gets me higher than all the rest.
If there's a better way to fly, then baby I ain't found it yet.
Live wire and baby you inspire me.
You're a real live wire, and baby you inspire me. You're a real live wire, and baby you inspire me. You hear that chord there at the end, Tanya?
I heard that. It was
fancy.
That's one of them high-priced chords there. I'm still making payments on that one. That's what you call an A demented. Augmented. I don't know. Let's dedicate that to our dear friend Pete Amaral, who played drums on the
Original?
on the original of that. Well, the only recording of it.
I was going to say original. The only one.
As I said, I wrote that for the the Down Home Chrome album. So one of these days we'll record that as a duet because it works well that way. All right, now let's see what we got. Oh, peeling taters. Someone will say here, peeling and parole board. Oh boy, I don't know if we can do a downer like that. Let me see if I can remember parole board. I think that's one we're going to have to work up. Let's make a note of the ones we're going to have to work up for next week, or maybe Thursday,
maybe next
Thursday, depending on if we can work them up in time. I'll go ahead and answer that peeling taters request right now. The peelings is going to be flying, yeah. We peeled them. All right, very good.
That one made me hungry.
Well, we got some requests for a song that I had on my first album, and it's a little tribute to one of my big heroes in what's left of this business. And by that I mean the country music business, country music as we know it. And I wrote this for my first album. Hope you enjoy it. Got a gal that's mighty peculiar. She got a funny state of mind. Oh, she likes all kinds of singers. She only danced to just one kind. She likes to hear Hank moan the blues of Bob Wills' faded love. But my baby don't dance to nothing but Ernest Tubb. I wonder why in tarnation she got such a strange fixation. She won't ever dance with me unless it's a song by O.E.T. I guess waltzing across Texas must be in her blood, 'cause my baby don't dance to nothing but Ernest Tubb. too is the Texas troubadour. My friends don't understand it. I ever fell in love with a gal that don't dance to nothing but Ernest Tubb. Wonder why incarnation she got such a strange fixation. The reason, if I could learn it, why she'll only dance to Ernest. I guess waltzing across Texas must be in her blood, 'cause my baby don't dance to nothing but Ernest Tubb. My baby don't dance to nothing but Ernest Tubb. There it is. My baby don't dance to nothing but Ernest Tubb. I'll tell you what, having done that, that's taken me back to the Ernest Tubb days, and used to hang out on his bus when he would, whatever town he would come to that I happened to be hanging out in. A lot of times playing for gas money with a band here and there, and I made a lot of miles in my younger days, and I would catch Ernest wherever I could, and managed to get acquainted and become friends with many of the Texas Troubadours, his band, over the years. And so anyway, I like to keep that memory going. Let's do one called Give Me a Little Old-Fashioned Love, all right? Old-fashioned love, the kind that lingers through the years, the kind that's made by God above. Just give me a little old-fashioned love. Now you can have the girls that dress so nice, from their head down to their little feet. If you want some real good advice, the old-fashioned gal just can't be beat. Give me a little old-fashioned love, the kind that lingers through the years, the kind that's made by God above. Girls with worldly ways and a dozen so-called love affairs, but they'll never make me their slave. I want a simple girl that's on the square. So give me a little old-fashioned love, the kind that lingers through the years, Give me a little old-fashioned love by the great Ernest Tubb. There it is. I've been walking through the barnyard, and I got it all over my shoes. Yeah, I've been walking through the barnyard, baby. And I got it all over my shoes. I've been riding on a John Deere tractor, and I got a big old bag of that beech nut chew. Now I'm just sitting back in the shade, playing on my git steel. That's the git steel, 'cause that's the only thing I know to do. Yeah, I'm just laying back in the shade and playing on my git steel, 'cause that's the only thing I know to do. I might be down in the country, baby, but I can get just as wild as you city folks do. The next time you come down from that big city, baby, gonna show you what a country boy can do. The next time you come down, I'm gonna show you what a country boy can do. I'm just playing on my git steel, but I can get just as wild as you want me to. Get steel blue. Yeah. Oh, Tanya says he don't play the blues, but he can sure make me feel bad. Is that what it is? No. Hey, I got a joke. I got a COVID joke, okay? I got a COVID joke, but there's 99.9% chance that no one will get it.
Prump.
Prump.
Okay, moving right along.
And our great friend and the guy who makes this all possible, the technical man behind all these shows that we do, Matt Riney, wrote LOL before I even got what could be maybe accused of being a punchline for that joke. The alleged punchline. He had LOL off there. Lots of love to you too, pal. Oh, that means laugh out loud. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Matt. And I've been saving that one. But we really we owe a debt of gratitude to Matt for making these shows possible on the technical end.
The man behind the curtain.
Yeah. How would you like to do I'm Just a Gadabout? Song that was brought to us by a gal that we used to play music with, one of the Texas Playgirls, one of the female members of Bob Wills' Texas Playboys band, Louise Rowe. And she was, I guess, the second female Bob Wills band member that I worked with. First one being Laura Lee McBride, back in the 1970s, and we worked with Louise in I believe it was the 80s, early 90s, possibly early 90s, with Al Dressen's group there in Austin. Called "I'm Just a Gadabout." How about it? 1, 2, 3.
I'm just a gadabout, 'cause the guy I'm mad about is getting round with somebody new. He broke my heart and then he broke my heart again. Left me here all alone to face the blues. Why do I keep loving him? I'm sure I don't know. I should have shown that guy the road 10,000 tears ago. Makes my sun go down, gives me the run around. I turned a gadabout, still mad about that I'm just a gadabout, 'cause the guy I'm mad about is getting round with somebody new. He broke my heart and then he broke my heart again. Left me here all alone to face the blues. Why do I keep loving him? I'm sure I don't know. I should have shown that guy the road 10,000 tears ago. He makes my sun go down, gives me the run around. I turned a gadabout, still mad about that guy.
I'm Just a Gadabout. All right. All right. Well, we
You
missed
got 8 minutes left, dear.
those Texas Playboys too. I guarantee you, and Texas Playgirls. They were a great organization and great people to have had the opportunity to work with. Okay, 8 minutes, huh?
8
Well,
more
let's.
minutes.
We did Party Lights. That's up on the board.
We're going to take it out with Sugarfoot Rag and then whatever that leads to.
Let's do Half of Mine. What do you think?
Oh, you know, I already said that.
Let's do it.
Or wait, you know the other one I was thinking
What is
of?
that?
I Know My Baby Loves Me in her own peculiar way. When you started in on that blues thing,
Oh,
I started
yeah.
thinking about that one. We'll have to
Yeah.
do that one of these days. Okay.
Okay. Now I don't love you like I used to, but I'm afraid to tell you so. I've got half a mind to leave you, but only half to tell you just don't come to me. I guess my courage is too slow. I've got half a mind to leave you, but only half the heart to go. Now time may prove that you're not to blame, but now's the time I need to know. I've got half a mind to leave you, only half the heart to go. I've got half a mind to leave you, but only half the heart to go. There it is. I kind of threw in my own little thingamajig there, but that's the idea. Yes, indeed. All right. How much time we got left?
4
Folks,
minutes.
we want to thank you again for your kind, generous tips to our electronic tip jar. We need the money bad, I guarantee you. And it helps us buy the groceries and pay the bills, and we sure appreciate going Venmo and PayPal, either one. The link is in the chat right there on your screen. And thank you so much for those kind tips. Let's do the Sugarfoot Rag by my dear friend Hank Sugarfoot Garland. And we'll see where the clock takes us on that one. got a star on my car and a one on my chest. A gun on my hip and the right to rest. I'm the guy who's the boss on this highway. Oh, watch out what you're doing when you're driving my way. If you break the law, you'll hear from me. I know I'm working for the state. I'm the highway patrol. Well, y'all know me when you see me, 'cause my door's painted white, with my siren screaming and my flashing red light. Work all day and I work all night, just to keep law and order, trying to do what's right. If I write you out a ticket, you better drive slow. I'm just doing my job. I'm the highway patrol. I'm the highway patrol, the highway patrol. My hours are long and my pay is low, but I'll do my best to keep you driving slow. I'm just doing my job. I'm the highway patrol. Like you shouldn't do. You can bet your boots I'm coming after you. If you want to race, then get on a racetrack. Or if you try to run away, I'm gonna bring you back. Here to keep all the speeders driving slow, just to doing my job on the highway patrol. Yeah, I'm the highway patrol, the highway patrol. My hours are long and my pay is low, but I'll do my best to keep you driving slow. I'm just doing my job on the highway patrol. I'm just doing my job on the highway patrol. On the highway patrol. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Do we have time for a little bit of Surfing USA? Oh man, I had a great opportunity to make a record with the Beach Boys back in the 1990s sometime on a record called Stars and Stripes. They featured me in a video with them, and the video's done really well. A lot of people have seen that video on I guess what, they just pushed the YouTube thing and it shows up. Wake up, Tanya. You still with me here?
Yeah, I'm here.
I think I'm pushing her too hard and she's starting to wear down. Yes, on YouTube, Matt says. And it's one called 409. And if you ever have a chance, access that because it's a lot of fun.
I've been looking for 409.
Formula 409.
They never have any
No,
stores.
they still make it, don't they?
I guess. I haven't seen it in one store since COVID. No.
Now, why do you suppose that is? There was a rush on 409 and toilet paper.
Well,
Go
you can
figure.
get toilet paper now, but you can't get 409.
Oh, but you can't get 409.
It's like
well,
I went on Amazon. It was like $32 for a couple of small bottles. I thought,
All right. If
don't
anybody
think
knows
so.
where the 409 is, let us know. She's real fine, my 409. She's real fine, my 409. My 409. Well, I save my pennies and I save my dimes. Giddy up, 409. 'Cause I knew there would be a time. Giddy up, 409. That I would buy a brand new 409. Giddy up, 409. Giddy up, 409. Giddy up, 409. Giddy up, 409. Nothing can catch her, nothing can stop my 409. 409. When I take her to the track, she really shines. Giddy up, 409. She always turns in the fastest time. Giddy up, 409. God's attraction 409. Something like that. Giddy up, 409. Giddy up, 409. Giddy up, 409. Giddy up, 409. Nothing can touch her. Nothing can catch my 409, 409, 409, 409, 409. Giddy up, 409. Secret aging man. Thank you, folks. Tanya Rae Brown, Junior Brown, myself.